Hello, Internet Daniel, Driving and Dragons, and we're back with another Game Master short. This time we're going to talk about expectations out of game. See you on the other side. So that next piece of advice as a Game Master is you need to set expectations out of game. Like I said in my How to Be a GM video, or What is a Game Master video, a Game Master has two real facets. You have your in-game responsibilities, your out-of-game responsibilities. One of those out-of-game responsibilities is you are the person who organizes things, sets the tone, and puts the games together. So set those expectations. You need to make sure people know, hey, we're going to start playing at 9 o'clock. If we're going to start playing at 9 o'clock, that means be here with your snacks and your character sheet ready to go, leveled up, everything's good to go at 8:45 or 8:55 or something of that nature, because at 9 o'clock you need to be ready to start rolling dice and playing the game. And this may sound like, well, hey, this is what I do for fun. Who are you to sit here and kind of dictate my fun and put us on that kind of schedule? Well, yeah, it's your fun, but you're having fun with 4 or 5 other people, all of which who are working together, all of which are finding time in their schedule to play a game with you. So you got to be respectful and have a little bit of courtesy when it comes to being on time and that sort of thing. As a Game Master, it's your job to set these kind of expectations. That also goes with social contract. Things like, we don't do explicit sexual content. We don't do excessive swearing. We don't do excessive gore content. We don't do psychological trauma situations. We don't do SA in our games. We don't do child abuse in our games. Whatever the case may be. Or we don't talk about politics at the table. We don't talk about religion, real world religion, at the table. We don't talk about social issues at the table, because these things disrupt the game. You as the GM, you got to set those expectations. That's how you keep your game alive. And that's how you keep disparate groups of people. You put one of these online groups together where nobody knows anybody from Adam's house cat. And you may have a radical left-wing liberal in one seat and a right-wing hardcore conservative in the other seat. And the last thing you need is them breaking every single game session down into a war over, is Donald Trump a messiah or is Donald Trump Satan incarnate? You don't want that at your table. We all want to talk about the Dark Lord that we're trying to take down, not whether or not the Dark Lord is orange and has a toupee. So you got to set those expectations at your table, and that's the next piece.